Hi guys, and welcome back. Yeah, we're moving into October. So I just gotta find my white label paper scraps, which all of you know I'm in love with now. So let's just go ahead and get all of this covered up. And yeah, I'm gonna try not to stab myself with this, which I think I just did. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty wicked today with this thing, so yeah, that gave me quite a bite. But it's okay, because, we're moving into October, which is my favorite month of the year. And okay, let's see here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep moving on with this side here, because this one seems to be too short for the days of the week. So yeah, guys, that X-Acto knives do bite. So yeah, try to watch for that. So okay, let's see here. That's a little scrap right there, so I could put that off to the side. Which I hope that yins are digging my new background here. I'm trying to switch it up. It was just getting boring with the same thing in the background, so I thought it would be nice. And for those of you who are new to Passion Planner, if you want to give it a go, please feel free to use my code SallyK832 to receive 10% off your order at Passion Planner. So yeah, back to planning, guys. Got to find more white label paper, which for this month I did actually kind of debate about like leaving it as is. But yeah, yins know me, and I just needed that little bit of color, so I was like, you know what, I got tons of this scrap paper laying around, so why not? So yeah, let's just go ahead and just keep rolling this across the page, which for those of you who are new here, you're gonna see what I mean by like a pop of color. It's just, yeah, I need my page to be a little bit brighter. But other than that, like everything in the Passion Planner, I love. I love the layout. I love the prompts. I love the reflections. I think this is the first planner that I've actually like followed through with. Now, granted, we are moving into October, so we still got October, November, December. But yeah, no, I actually do look forward to filling out my monthly here, which is something that I didn't do in the other planners. Like I tried, I'd decorate them, but I never actually like used it. So, I don't know, maybe it's because of like all this time that I put into building my monthly. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I really do think it's that goal section down below, because that thing's been pretty cool. So, let's see here. I'm trying to get these scraps where they're long enough. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one up here. And this is the side of, well, I guess not the side of the page. This is the side of the planner that like always gives me trouble. I don't know what it is. And man, guys, my finger is like still biting. I'm making sure that I'm not like getting blood all over the planner too, because it did draw blood, but apparently like it sealed pretty fast. Okay, so I just need one more long strip, and I've been debating between colors. Like in one way I want like an olive green, and another way I want an orange, but then I found like these orange leaf stickers, so like I can't do orange. And then I kept going back to my September one, which I absolutely adore. Like, I think it might be my favorite one so far. And I'm actually wondering if I should just do a repeat of September. So, um, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I got a clean base to work with. And yeah. Okay, so do I want to go with an Archer and Olive pen, or do I just want to be lazy and just use a mild liner? And you know what, guys? I think I'm just rocking with the mild liner. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. But of course, it's gonna be different, because it's a different month. But I mean, I really like the color palette from last month. It is really fallsy. So, as you can see here, I'm just basically like trying to outline the boxes as best as possible. They're not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna drag out like a ruler or nothing. I'm just gonna freehand outline these things. And yeah, this is why I use white label paper, because if I start putting it down, or even if I make a mistake and I'm like, oh God, I don't like this, this is horrible. You could always just peel it back up. So yeah, I guess this is what happens after you make so many mistakes in a row. You just learn to make it to where when you do make a mistake, it's not as bad. Okay, so see, we're coloring those in. I did even think about doing like a woodsy type thing, but you wouldn't have been able to read like the writing on top of it. So we're just gonna go with what I did in September, which means I get to bring out the metallic markers again. Woo! Okay, let's fill this in here. It does feel like it like takes forever though. I will have to say this. But I mean, hey, I love it. I love the end result whenever I am done. So I guess the time is worth it. Okay, so I don't know what it is about this one, but it's already feeling lopsided, probably because my planner is having like some serious planner chunk, and it's gonna be a little difficult to get this thing straight. It is not gonna be straight, but that's why we decorate the page, and then that way you can't really tell. At least that's what I found out, is that the more stickers you use, the more things like that are less noticeable. I really do think it's straight. I think that my page is just like crooked because of all the planner chunk. Because I mean, the other side went on just fine, but like I said, this is the side that gives me issues. There's always the one. Okay, so it looks like I got everything shaded in brown. So, oh, okay, I am gonna fix this up just a wee bit. Okay. And yeah, so I'm gonna say it's dot making time. So let's grab those Crayola metallic markers. Um yeah, these things are amazing. I thought I would give them a go, and then like whenever I first used them, I was like, "Oh, I'm not impressed with these. I don't like these." And it's just I don't know, they've kind of grown on me. So I do know that I like making like confetti dots with them, and writing with them is actually pretty cool too. So yeah. And like I'm like a dot making champion now, guys. Like I used to actually think about this and be like, oh, I'm gonna put a dot here and I'm gonna put a dot there, and now I'm just like dot 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 dot. Dot the crap out of the planner page. Okay, so yeah. Dot 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 dot. Oh my god. Okay, and see, like I even sped this up for you too. But yeah. Okay, so almost done with the green dots. And after this, we're gonna add the gold. So, ooh, I really do like the look of that green against that brown. I don't know if it's like really noticeable on camera, probably not, but I mean, like it looks absolutely gorgeous in person. So, alright, let's start with the gold. And then I really do think I'm like gonna go fix my fingers after this, guys. Because it is paranoid me, like with how much you have to touch the page and stuff. But yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's clean up the cat hair and then see. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna finish out with the markers and then we'll go fix myself here. Okay, so I add in like these little triangles here because it gives you like 3 bullets for each of the categories. And okay, so I think this is the order that they go in. I mean, it looks good. It's gonna look good no matter what. Um, I really can't believe that I stabbed myself with the X-Acto knife. Like, how fast was I planning? Like, I was like furiously planning there in the beginning with that white label paper. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, alright. So, yeah, I decided that it was like, okay, let's go fix your finger, and then we're gonna write. Yeah, so I'm gonna start out with this top, uh, bar space area. I just keep it as focus on. But I do change these lower categories. I like to make them like more me, like they're more personalized. So, I mean, I am a true introvert, so I don't really go anywhere other than work. Um, but when I do go somewhere, it's worth it. So yeah, I try to keep track of the crafts to make for the month, meals to cook, just because I wanted to see like how my eating changes during the year. It does get seasonal, and of course the shows to watch. Um, and then yeah, I gotta write in the days of the week, which I'm always terrified that I'm never gonna have enough room for Wednesday. It is just like I don't know how many letters are in that. What is it? Like six? Is that nine? 9 letters in Wednesday? Okay, that's a lot of letters. So I have greatly improved on being able to write that in the box there. Yeah, like see, like it's so freaking cute. So we're just gonna do that again, but we're gonna give it like an October vibe. And okay, so I did have like pumpkin dated stickers, but I don't know. Like it was like if there is such a thing, it was too much pumpkin. And I think I'm just gonna like add in like little pumpkin stickers and, of course, like pumpkin spice lattes and stuff like that. I'm gonna do that like throughout the month. Then that way I could decorate it because I don't know. I felt like if I would have did the pumpkin dated stickers, that it would have just been like too much. It would have been like pumpkin in your face. And yeah, I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna use these cute little skinny font stickers here, which I seriously cannot believe that I'm finally using these things. Like, I've been hoarding them since like 2016, maybe. But they're almost all used up. Like, I know I have one more month of the black font. I probably got like 2 or 3 more of the multicolored ones. But the good news is that means that this is gonna force me to learn how to make these. So I mean that would be something that I could add to my shop. I've been wanting to do like font stickers for a very long time, and I just always chicken out. So yeah, there's gonna be a need for calendar dated stickers. Okay, so let's see here, almost done. Which I know Passion Planner, like they came out with their new planners for like 2023, and I am in love with that Moonlit Rabbit one. But I believe it's dated, so that's why I've been holding off because I would prefer an undated. I don't know what it is. Like, I like the torture of putting this thing together. I actually think it's like the all white background. Like, I think it's like the gray squares where they grayed out to show like it's a part of the different month. And yeah. So let's see here. Here's this giant pumpkin. So this is why I skipped on those pumpkin dated stickers, because like if I'm gonna be using a giant pumpkin and all of these, like it just would have been too much. So here's a little hack that I do here. So like the pumpkin sticker, of course, is clear. So if I would have put it on the brown that I would have just put on, it would have been like showing through the pumpkin. So I'm gonna use like a little white label paper scrap, see, and it kind of like whites out the part that I needed to. And I just gotta clean up the edge just a little bit because I do like to try to get it as close to the object as possible. And now you just line it up and bam, there you go. See, pumpkin all the way. And of course the little October, which he fits in there perfectly. Oh, alright. So, oh god, guys, what am I gonna do with these? Um, and now the part where I like completely lose my mind because I want to put all the stickers on the page, but at the same time I need it to be functional. So, I'm wondering if I should focus on that top part because that's like where they want you to have the month, but I cover it up because it looks weird. It just looks weird to me, okay? So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and do the top part. Should I? Or should I focus on my reading log? Okay, I always keep a reading log. But then, like, October's like a very weird shaped month. Like, you got the first and second on the top one, and then you got like 31 down by itself. So, yeah. So I'm gonna play with leaves here for a moment because it's gonna help me figure out what I want to do. Which, if I could get one of these off of here, look at this little guy. Okay, so maybe like throw these around the top. Um, okay. Let's see here. We'll have him peeking out. And then we'll just, stick this guy up here. So see, you get a 2-for-1 with your stickers when you cut them. And oh my god, speaking of 2-for-1, oh, I gotta think about what type of sale I'm doing on Etsy for, I mean, it is my birthday month, so should probably have like a birthday sale or something. God, I thought I cut myself again. I am very dangerous with sharp objects today. Okay, so let's try to trim this thing off, and I wonder if I could spread this around the page. He is not wanting to cut, so I could cut myself, can't cut the sticker. That's great. Okay, so maybe have him chilling, coming down this way. Okay, so that means I need more leaves. Which I was gonna do all the holidays and stuff on this, but I think I'm just gonna do that as I'm going. Just because, like I said, like planning's getting a little bit dangerous for me today, so I'm wondering if I should stop while I'm ahead. So here we go, guys. For any of you who are afraid to cut the stickers, just cut them. I mean, if it doesn't work out, you could always just piece it back together. But yeah, no, I prefer to cut them because it, adds that depth to the page. And okay, let's see here. I got a bunch of these little blue things, so maybe I could stick them over here to even this out. Um, okay, let's see here. Another leaf. So maybe this way. I feel like my leaves are all falling in the same direction, so I kind of need them to create like a whirlwind here. This is what my outside's gonna look like here in about a week or two. Alright, so it looks like I just need maybe like a wee bit more of the blue. So let's see what I could trim off here if any of this is usable, which these are little tiny things. So I'm gonna put this one over here to make that a little bit darker. And this is like a little baby leaf, so maybe I'll snuggie him under there. So, okay. Where's that other piece? Okay, so this had like a sticker stuck to the back of it, so I'm gonna try to peel that off with my fingernail. And let's see if we could put this one like right about here. And then that part should be done. So heck yeah, guys. Oh, I'm so glad that I went with this color palette because it's actually coming together now. Yeah, if I would have went with what I originally was going to do, it would have been a mess. Okay, so I want to use this thing, but yeah, it just looks weird. It looks weird, guys. Oh man. Hmm. Okay, so maybe reverse it like a tree branch hanging down. So, okay, let's get this little pumpkin spice guy on here. Because, yeah, like PSLs are back. So, I'm going to create like a little log of my favorite coffees that I'm going to be going to get. Because I do become a coffee holic during this month. I mean, I'm a coffee holic anytime. So, I mean, like, who am I kidding on? But, yeah. Okay, so here's that tree branch thing that I was talking about. So we're gonna have that coming down. And it looks like I might have got some of the metallic markers stuck on the bottom of it. So let's lift that up and we'll clean up some of that, and that way it's not as noticeable. And speaking of those metallic markers, I think I'm gonna be bringing them back out. So let's see here. This is gonna be where I'm writing down the books that I read. And normally I get like a sticker that says reading, but since I'm gonna be writing sipping on, I'm just gonna write it in. I'm okay with my handwriting. It just took years. But now I actually kind of like it. So, let's see here. I'm going to go with the little triangles again. And my goal is 3 books. Some months it gets real tricky. And then other months it's just like they flew by. So yeah, we're shooting for 3. So a book every 10 days is normally my average. And because, I mean, like I need books for the bookshelf in the back of my book tracker. So I got to keep that going. So, okay, I have those 2, which leads me with that bottom row. And you know what? I think I'm just going to get the journaling stickers, which of course I got to find them. They're over here in my stash. And where are those habit trackers? Which of course I'm running low on these too, so I guess that means I'll be making these. So we're just gonna have one. What do I normally track here? So I have like my activities. So like I've been doing ellipticals and squats, which I've been kind of slacking. I've kind of switched yoga for meditation, so I should probably do that. And I do want to kind of like incorporate weights and strength training. Um, the other thing that I've been kind of skipping on, which, oh my God, I've been so bad, is my daily collagen. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna save one of these for that too. So, yeah, this is the color that I was originally going to go with, and I hope that you kind of like see that, like, if I would have colored everything in orange, it just would have been like an orange mess, because there would have been orange pumpkins and orange leaves. So I really do think that the brown helps balance it out. And okay, so I am going to put yoga on this one along with the weights. And it's a little bit slanted, but you know what, I can deal with that. And we'll leave this one for the elliptical and squats. And yeah, okay, that one I'm not okay with. That is, yeah. Okay, so again, white label paper. I mean, I could just chop off the top, but I'm just gonna try to cut this as skinny as possible. And we'll see if I can write better the next time. But yeah, no, I love using the white label paper instead of oh, what's it even called? Like whiteout? Yeah, it's whiteout, because it's one, it's normally easier to put on even though you're watching me struggle, and 2, it writes like you could write on it better. Like it actually reacts like paper instead of like some like weird white mushy stuff on your page. And yeah, it looks cleaner. And I mean, hey, if you're printing off and making stickers, you got like tons of white label paper scraps. I know you do. Cause I got a gallon-sized baggie under my desk. Okay, so um, I don't really think there's anything else that I could add to this. I mean, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just start writing in my goals. Like, maybe not the actual activity steps for them, but I think I'm gonna like do like the outline of it. Just in that way it's done. Then I know it's done. And I mean, I pretty much know what I'm going to be working on in October, anyways. So, I mean, it's a little bit of the old. And I mean, like, of course, I'm still paying down my debts. I'm still putting monies in my savings account. Uh, I'm still clearing out the house. Oh my god, I got so much clutter, guys. Like, there's so much here that I need to get rid of. It's ridiculous. But I just figure baby steps, because if I try to do like one large haul, it's not gonna happen. So, let's see here. We, of course, are going to focus on reducing stress because, yeah, I'm stressed. I'm stressed out all the time. A lot of it's work related. But, like, that goes on into the home, and then you come home, and then it's like, oh god, I didn't clean my house, or I haven't done this, and then you're stressed out about that, and then, like, the really unfun part is, like, when you start getting stressed about planning, and it's like, yeah, that should never be stressful. So, yeah. So, we are just learning to enjoy the things that bring us joy, and we're learning to slowly break procrastination habits. So, yeah, okay. So, like I said, it is my birthday month. So, of course, I'm going to pick 4 things to celebrate my birthday. And for those of you who, I don't know how big the font is, like on the screen, but like if you could read it, I will be hopefully adding foil products to my shop at the end of this month. I'm so excited. I'm, yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. Kind of terrified at the same time, but I think it would be really cool if it does work out. And of course, yeah, I'm gonna be clearing out the house of some clutter of stuff that I don't need, and of course, my budget save and pay, because you know that's kicking butt. And okay, so I really do think that's it. That's all I'm gonna do, at least while we're filming. I'll figure out what to do with this bottom part. But yeah, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.